coffee chat this morning. Not a long one. Just kind of connect up with you and give you some updates. It's raining again. It was raining a bit harder. The streets are kind of flooded. This morning when I was driving here, I had to go over some areas, go real slow. You know, southern Arizona doesn't have a great drainage system because we're more dry than we are wet. But in the winter, we do get good rain. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, we're going to have the most beautiful spring because it's been raining a lot here. And I'm at the point where I don't mind it. Last night, I slept in here. It was so cozy. I mean, I was warm under my blankets, sleeping on top of my sleeping bag. And you could hear the rain coming down and hitting the van. It was so cozy in here. I loved it. So I'm used to it. Tomorrow it's gonna dry out for a little while, so I'm just gonna enjoy it for the day. I think it's gonna rain all day. Cheers. But I have places to go today, so I'll be inside, either in here or somewhere inside. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not gonna be at the park walking around. So, how y'all doing? You doing good? It's winter. Let me know, how's your weather? I have somebody who follows me now from Serbia. Yeah. So I have fans all over the world. Yay. Thank you all for watching. And I really do want to thank you. Thank you for being my friend, for being loyal and just following what I do. I think that's really where the Minivan Lee show, where it's at, is just following what I do, living in a minivan. If you're new, welcome. I've lived in my minivan for 7 years now, and I really like it. I've got it decorated, pretty cool. I am about ready to get these things redone. I am. Some of them are kind of getting old and maybe another color scheme. I don't know. But yeah, I do live in here and I really enjoy it. I really do. It's a great life. And it does save me money. It saves me money. Wouldn't you be interested in saving money? I mean, yeah, these days you almost need to, which I want to talk about. But it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I'll be going to the gym after this and work out. I just want to get some coffee and talk to you. So yeah, we're going to have a really beautiful spring. Yeah, with this rain. So, well, I do want to talk about money a little bit. You know, what's the cost? Can I continue being a nomad with inflation as it is? Because there is inflation. You can deny it. I've had a couple of people actually before deny it. Oh, we don't have inflation. We're doing fine. Really? No. Yesterday I spent $77 at Walmart. And I don't think I bought that much. So it seems like every time I go to Walmart now and buy food, it ends up being like $70 or more. I cannot continue that pattern. Wow. I mean, I don't mind going and spending maybe 30 or 40 each time, but not 70, not over $70. So what I want to do is get a little bit of a budget going. I'm going to start that today and then probably start it in February. I'll really be keeping track of it in February. What I want to do is get an idea of what I'm spending and what I'm spending it on. Because I think things, you know, we're after Christmas. It's after, you know, spending money that way. You know, presents for yourself. Going out more. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to put it in a notebook and I'm going to start writing down. So what I want to do when I go to the store and come back to my van, what I want to do is decide what I spent on just produce. In fact, I can actually control that. And when I'm doing self-checkout, take a little bit longer, but I can just maybe check out my produce and then pay for that. That's my produce. Then pay and then check out, scan my non-food products and then check that out and pay for that. So that way they can do it for me. I just do it in sections. I think I'm going to do that because I want to know where this $77 is going. Yeah. So, you know, if you're on Social Security, solely on Social Security, and you're living in a house, I don't know how you're doing it. I really don't. Even apartment, a small apartment. That must be tough because I don't have that rent. Now, some of you might say, well, you do spend it in gas. Not me. My gasoline, my fuel expense is still about I figured it's about $160 a month. I mean, that would be the same as a local, I would think. I'm not traveling all over Tucson. I mean, Tucson's big. I'm not traveling every day all over Tucson. So I think an average of $140 to $160 per month for fuel. Now, I also have my insurance, but I would have that anyways. And what else do I have? And then I have my AAA for my vehicle. But a lot of people have that also, so I'm really not spending any more cash, any more of my money or my budget on my vehicle. And then you have maintenance. Oh my gosh, yes. I haven't had to spend much on maintenance. So that's probably because I don't overly drive. Here's what I do for budgeting. I know I think ahead. And here's why. Because I had that experience 2 years ago, almost 3. My minivan, my first minivan that I lived in, had some leaky gaskets. And it got so bad, but I was in courtside at the time. And I knew something was terribly wrong. There was so much oil leaking, and when I turned my car on, there was like smoke. It was heating up all that oil. Well, it was unfixable. The mechanic in Yuma that I took it to, he literally said, no, I'm not going to work on your car. It's a lost cause. Oh my gosh. You know how sad that somebody would tell you that your home is a lost cause. So what I did was got to Tucson and I looked on Craigslist. That's why I went. And I paid cash for this van here. So then I had to switch everything over. And then what was I going to do with my old van? I mean, I'm out on BLM land. It was quite the ordeal. And it was quite stressful. It was so... I mean, if you think you're going to lose your home, it's almost like your house burning down in a way, or not really burning down, but being condemned. That's it. My home was condemned. I couldn't, yeah. You can't live in it, and you don't know where to go. So I had to go find another home. But switching it over, it was a wonderful process, and I know that he was with me, guiding me all the way. But still, it was very stressful, so... ultimately, what I do now is I take care of this van so much. Am I going to go up in these high mountains? I'm going to go way up in the mountains and come down. No, I'm not going to stress out my car that way, my engine. Going up hills and going down and my brakes, no. So what I do is, because I am sort of a budget girl. I mean, I don't have a pension. And I finally hit, after taking out Medicare, I finally hit the 1,000 mark for Social Security. And I don't have a pension. And that is my income. other than, that's why I usually say, if you want to support me, buy my book, watch my videos. If you want to give me a gift on minivanlee.com, it's small. So I have all different amounts, and I get 100% of that. That just gives me a little bit extra spending money. So, and I don't beg. I just, you know, if you want to support me, because this is what I love to do. Well, I am not into buying another van. I want to keep this van running as good as possible. So, and I'm happy wherever I go. And I do get to see a lot of things. And I do enjoy being in the city. So if you enjoy, and I know a lot of you gals out there who cannot afford, don't have good Social Security, you cannot afford rent. I'm showing you how to do it and be comfortable and be happy living in the city. That's really what I'm all about. I'm about, what am I about? Maybe you could answer that. What do you think I'm all about? What is this Minivan Lee show all about? Well, see, what I think is about being positive. I think everybody needs that right now. Now, I might come up with a video every once in a while and say, ooh, watch this. This is, you know, get ready for this. But that's because I'm alerting you to something that if it's concerning me, I'm going to let you know about it. How's that? Is that a deal? If it really bothers me and says, ooh, I don't know about this, something's going on, and I will alert you about it. It might be disconcerting, but at least you've been alerted. But then we can get right back to, well, is there anything we can do about it? If there is, let's do this. Let's prepare for this. But other than that, let's just stay positive, okay? And so I like to create a positive, this is how I live, with a positive attitude. No matter what's going on, this is how I can handle it. And then I also just want to show you how to live in a small space and do it in style. Do it with grace. Do it with a positive attitude. I do want to give an update on my knee. I do need to straighten it every once in a while. When I do filming, I am sitting sort of Indian style, okay? Well, but I don't do that when I'm not filming. What I'm doing, when I'm not filming, I'm usually sitting like this. I have two pillows here. One's over there. I put it over there. And I'm sitting like this. I might prop my feet up here, but my legs are stretched out. And so, but right now I'm filming and I'm talking to you. So I'm going to sit Indian style. My knee, wanted to give you an update on the knee. My knee is doing, oh my gosh, sometimes I don't even think about it. It's still not 100%. See, what percentage would I give it? I'd give it a good 85 to 90. About 10% more. And that'll be, I could say tomorrow it'll be totally healed. But you have to believe it. I know. I should be better at this. Like, tomorrow, right today, it's going to be healed. And I believe it. I have faith. I don't have faith on that. Yeah. There's a little glitch, you know. Yeah, I do. You can be positive, but like I say, you have to believe it. Maybe if I meditate on it more. Excuse me. I think with all the rain, it's just a little bit moist. Yeah. So, but my knee's doing, and I don't really think about it too much. I have no problem with anything when I'm in the gym. I'm on the treadmill, and it's fine. I'm just a little careful of it when I'm moving and I move it around. Yeah. So, good news, huh? Thanks. I know a lot of you are really worried about my knee. I just really whacked it really hard, and it's just, it's taking time. But I think it is going to, I do have faith. It's going to be 100%. When it's healed, it's healed. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, it's going to be a lifelong problem. No, I don't believe that at all. It's just taking time for the tendons and the ligaments got kind of whacked out there. So it's taking the time. Ligaments and tendons take a long time to heal. And it's just with good nutrition, giving it good vitamins to deal with, having a good immune system. Yeah. I know my hair is like, wow, this is first thing in the morning. And I had it in braids yesterday, so it's all like this. I know, wow. But, you know, whatever. It's raining and you don't care. You don't care. Yeah. It's not like I'm going on a date, right? No. There'll be no dates, okay? So, yeah, the budget thing, I'm going to be writing them down. We talked about that. How are you doing with your inflation? How are you all doing? Have you altered what you buy in the last few months? Because I'm noticing things, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm noticing things just in the past few months. Things they already were up, but now they've like reached the heights. Gasoline here is about $3.08. If you're in an area with, okay, let's do a pretend. Let's do a scenario. Okay, with the amount of money that I bring in on Social Security, it really depends on where I live. Now, if you're actually a worker and you're still, you know, you had a job and you lived, let's say California, it's expensive. We all know that. It's expensive there. Let's say you live in California but you work. So what happens is your income is going to be higher. Okay? Higher minimum wage, so it brings everything up. But it's more expensive to live there. Now, what if I transferred myself to California? I couldn't do it because my wage isn't going up. It's not like, well, I live in California now. I'm in California, so my Social Security needs to be higher to go with and coordinate with California prices. Well, that don't happen. No, it's pretty much across the board in the United States. So your best bet is when you are a nomad on Social Security, you have to worry about climate. Of course, that's number one, climate. But you do have to worry about prices too. Safety, prices. There are all those factors you have to think about as somebody who lives in their vehicle and they're on Social Security. But even if you have other income coming in, a lot of people are really watching their money because it seems to be going out the door a whole lot faster than it did a year ago. Yeah, the economy is, yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Let me know how you're doing with your money, with your budget, and let me know what gasoline is in your area. Curiosity, yeah. Curiosity didn't always kill the cat. You know what I'm saying? Why did that saying ever get started? Curiosity killed the cat. Oh, because the cat is curious and it went in something. It was so curious and there was danger. Okay, got it. I know. Well, okay, everybody. My solution is going to be getting the stats down on where I'm spending my money. Then I can go from there. Yeah. So that's my solution for now. Try to bring my spending down the best I can. But I do want to make sure that I'm eating right. So there's that. So I can heal my knee. Okay, everybody. I love you. Thanks for having a little coffee chat with me. Hope this was relaxing. A lot of you say that this is relaxing just to have a nice chat. I find it relaxing too. It starts my day off really well. I feel like I've had, and because I feel you out there, I feel like I've had kind of a little time with friends. So some socialization. So if you do want to give me a gift, you don't have to because we're all hurting. go to minivanlee.com, and I want you to have a really good day, because good things really are coming our way, aren't they? Please subscribe. Thanks. I love you guys. Bye.